Welcome, everyone, to a journey into a world often overlooked, yet brimming with an ingenuity that can rival our most advanced technologies. We are, of course, speaking of the intricate and often ethereal structures spun by spiders, their webs. These silken masterpieces, shimmering in the morning dew or nearly invisible against the forest floor, are far more than simple traps for the unwary insect. They are a testament to millions of years of evolution, a showcase of nature's problem-solving prowess at its most elegant and efficient. Today, we shall delve deeper than perhaps you ever have before into the realm of these eight-legged architects. We will uncover a series of astonishing facts about spiderwebs, facts that reveal the sheer complexity and surprising capabilities hidden within these delicate threads. Many of these details remain unknown to most, subtle secrets woven into the fabric of the natural world, waiting to be discovered by those who take a moment to look closer. Prepare to have your perceptions challenged and your appreciation for these remarkable creatures profoundly deepened. From their incredible strength to their surprising versatility, and even their role in inspiring human innovation, the story of spider silk is one of wonder. So adjust your focus, sharpen your senses, and join me as we explore these extraordinary constructions. Get ready to be amazed by the wonders of spider silk. It may seem almost beyond belief, a filament so fine it can be barely perceptible to the human eye, yet possessing a strength that outmatches one of humanity's most formidable materials. Indeed, when compared weight for weight, certain types of spider silk exhibit a tensile strength greater than that of steel. Imagine a strand of steel as thick as a pencil. A strand of spider silk of the same weight could be significantly stronger. This isn't merely about brute force. It's about an extraordinary combination of strength and elasticity that few materials, natural or synthetic, can replicate. This remarkable property allows webs to withstand the impact of struggling prey and the buffeting of harsh environmental conditions, a silent testament to nature's engineering genius. But the marvels of spider silk do not end with its sheer strength. It also boasts an incredible toughness, a measure of the energy it can absorb before breaking, surpassing even Kevlar, the material renowned for its use in bulletproof vests. This toughness comes from its unique molecular structure, a complex arrangement of proteins that allows the silk to stretch, sometimes up to 5 times its original length without snapping. This elasticity is crucial, dissipating the kinetic energy of an ensnared insect or a falling raindrop. It is this combination of lightness, immense strength, and profound elasticity that makes spider silk one of the most extraordinary biomaterials known to science, a true pinnacle of natural design. While the image of a spider patiently waiting in its meticulously constructed orb web is iconic, it is by no means the universal truth for all arachnids. The world of spiders is vastly diverse, and not all of its inhabitants rely on spinning these silken snares to secure their meals. A significant number of spider species have evolved entirely different strategies for survival, showcasing a remarkable adaptability in their hunting techniques. Some are active pursuers like the formidable wolf spiders, which chase down their prey with impressive speed and agility across the ground or foliage, relying on keen eyesight and swift movements rather than a stationary trap. Others are masters of stealth and surprise, employing ambush tactics that are just as effective, if not more so, than any web. Consider the cunning crab spiders, which camouflage themselves amongst flowers, their colors perfectly matching the petals, waiting motionless for an unsuspecting pollinator to venture too close. Then there are the trapdoor spiders, excavating silk-lined burrows with a perfectly camouflaged lid, from which they erupt with astonishing speed to seize any creature that triggers their tripwires. These varied approaches to predation highlight the incredible evolutionary pathways spiders have taken, each species perfecting its own unique method for thriving in its specific ecological niche, proving that a web is but one of many tools in the arachnid arsenal. The creation of spider silk is a marvel of biological engineering, a transformation that occurs with astonishing speed and precision. It begins not as a solid thread, but as a liquid protein solution, a syrupy concoction stored within specialized silk glands in the spider's abdomen. This liquid precursor, rich in complex protein molecules, is a carefully formulated substance, ready to be converted into one of the natural world's most versatile materials at a moment's notice. The spider possesses an array of these glands, each potentially producing a different type of silk with specific properties tailored for distinct purposes, from structural support to adhesive capture lines. The true alchemy happens as this liquid protein is drawn through narrow, tapering tubes called spinnerets, located at the rear of the spider's body. As the liquid silk is extruded, the physical stresses of being pulled and stretched, combined with changes in acidity, cause the protein molecules to align and interlock, crystallizing into a solid, insoluble thread. This process is incredibly efficient, allowing a spider to produce silk almost instantaneously when needed. It's a solidification not through drying in the air, as one might assume, but through a sophisticated internal process of molecular rearrangement. This ability to transform a liquid into a super strong fiber on demand is a biological feat that scientists are still working to fully understand and replicate. In the natural world, waste is a luxury few can afford, and spiders are paragons of resourcefulness, particularly when it comes to their precious silk. Constructing a web is an energetically expensive undertaking, requiring a significant investment of proteins. So rather than simply abandoning an old, damaged, or ineffective web, many spider species engage in a remarkable act of recycling. They consume it. This seemingly strange behavior is, in fact, a highly efficient strategy for conserving vital nutrients. The spider carefully gathers the old silk, pulling it in strand by strand, and ingests it. Once consumed, the silk proteins are broken down by the spider's digestive system into their constituent amino acids. These building blocks are then reabsorbed and transported back to the silk glands, ready to be resynthesized into new silk for a fresh web or other purposes. This incredible process can allow a spider to recoup up to 90% of the protein used in the original web's construction. It's a closed-loop system of material reuse that exemplifies nature's inherent efficiency, ensuring that valuable resources are not lost, but are instead continuously repurposed. This act of eating and rebuilding demonstrates a profound adaptation for survival, minimizing energy expenditure and maximizing the utility of every carefully produced filament. A single spider is a veritable silk factory, capable of producing not just one, but a variety of different silks, each with unique properties tailored to specific functions. This versatility is one of the keys to their evolutionary success. Typically, a spider might possess up to 7 different types of silk glands, each synthesizing a distinct kind of silk. For instance, there's the exceptionally strong and rigid dragline silk, used for the outer frame and radii of an orb web and also as a lifeline constantly trailed behind the spider as it moves. This is the silk renowned for its incredible strength, often compared to steel. Then there's the capture silk, which forms the sticky spiral of an orb web. This silk is highly elastic and coated with tiny droplets of adhesive glue to ensnare unsuspecting prey. Another type, tubuliform silk, is used to create the protective egg sacs, providing a tough, weather-resistant casing for the developing spiderlings. Minor ampullate silk is employed for the initial construction of webs, while aciniform silk, extremely tough and used for wrapping prey, is produced in copious amounts to quickly immobilize struggling victims. There's even pyriform silk, which acts like a cement, used to attach strands to surfaces. This sophisticated toolkit of silks allows spiders to build complex structures, protect their offspring, and efficiently capture food, showcasing an astonishing level of biological specialization. While we commonly associate spider webs with the capture of insects like flies, moths, and mosquitoes, their silken nets are often far more indiscriminate and surprisingly capable, sometimes trapping a much wider array of items from the environment. The sticky strands and intricate designs that are so effective at snaring six-legged prey can also intercept a variety of airborne particles and occasionally much larger quarry. Pollen grains, fungal spores, and tiny seeds, carried aloft by the wind, frequently become ensnared in the adhesive threads, turning the web into an accidental sampler of the local aerobiome. On rarer, more dramatic occasions, exceptionally large or robustly built webs, spun by larger spider species, have been documented capturing prey far exceeding the typical insect fare. Small vertebrates such as tiny frogs, lizards, or even small birds and bats can become fatally entangled if they blunder into a particularly strong and well-placed web. While not the primary targets, these captures demonstrate the formidable strength and tenacity of spider silk. Such events, though infrequent, underscore the web's role as a passive but powerful collector, a silken filter sifting through the environment and sometimes yielding surprising and substantial catches that challenge our typical perceptions of a spider's meal. For a spider's web to be an effective trap, it must often achieve a delicate balance, being strong enough to hold prey, yet inconspicuous enough not to alert potential victims to its presence until it's too late. Many spiders have evolved strategies to make their webs remarkably difficult for insects to detect. One key factor is the extreme fineness of the silk threads. Some strands are thinner than the wavelength of visible light, rendering them virtually invisible, especially against a complex background or in low-light conditions. This near invisibility is crucial for ambushing sharp-eyed insects. Furthermore, some spiders employ specific web architectures or decorate their webs in ways that enhance this camouflage or, paradoxically, attract prey. For instance, certain species build webs with a zigzag pattern of silk called a stabilimentum. The exact function of the stabilimentum is debated, but theories suggest it might make the web visible to birds, preventing accidental destruction, or perhaps it reflects ultraviolet light in patterns that attract insects. Other spiders incorporate debris like leaves or twigs into their webs, breaking up the outline and helping it blend seamlessly with the surroundings. These sophisticated adaptations in web design and silk properties demonstrate a continuous evolutionary arms race between predator and prey, where the art of deception is paramount. One of the most astonishing uses of spider silk is for a remarkable form of aerial dispersal known as ballooning or kiting. This behavior allows spiders, particularly young spiderlings, but also some smaller adult species, to travel extraordinary distances, carried aloft by air currents. The spider climbs to an exposed vantage point, such as the tip of a plant stem or a fence post, and then tilts its abdomen upwards, releasing one or more fine silk threads into the air. These threads, caught by the breeze, act like a parachute or a kite, generating enough lift to carry the spider away. This ingenious mode of transport enables spiders to colonize new habitats, escape overcrowded areas, or find more abundant food sources. They can travel mere meters or, under the right atmospheric conditions, hundreds, even thousands of kilometers, sometimes reaching incredible altitudes and even crossing vast stretches of ocean to land on remote islands. It's a journey entirely at the mercy of the wind, a testament to the spider's ability to harness natural forces using their versatile silk. This phenomenon explains the widespread distribution of many spider species across the globe and stands as a breathtaking example of how a simple strand of silk can facilitate epic voyages of discovery and dispersal for these tiny adventurers. A spider's web is not merely a passive trap, it is an intricate extension of the spider's own sensory world, a vibrant network teeming with information. The spider, often positioned at the hub of its web or maintaining contact with a signal line, uses the threads to detect the faintest of vibrations. When an insect becomes entangled, its struggles send tremors rippling through the silk. These vibrations travel along the strands to the spider's legs, which are exquisitely sensitive to such disturbances. The spider can interpret these signals with remarkable acuity, discerning the size, location, and even the type of prey caught in its snare. This sophisticated vibrational sense also plays a crucial role in communication, particularly during courtship. A male spider approaching a female's web must signal his presence and intentions carefully, often by plucking the strands in a specific rhythmic pattern. If his song is incorrect, he risks being mistaken for prey and attacked. The female, in turn, can respond through her own set of vibrations. The web thus becomes a medium for complex dialogues, conveying messages of threat, opportunity, or invitation. It transforms from a hunting tool into a dynamic communication array, allowing spiders to navigate their social and predatory landscapes with precision, all through the language of tremors in the silk. The extraordinary properties of spider silk, its unparalleled combination of strength, elasticity, and lightness, have not gone unnoticed by human scientists and engineers. For decades, researchers have been captivated by this natural marvel, seeking to understand its complex structure and unlock the secrets of its production. The goal is not merely academic curiosity, it is to harness these remarkable characteristics for a new generation of materials and technologies. The potential applications are vast and incredibly exciting, spanning fields from medicine to materials science and beyond, offering solutions to challenges that synthetic materials have yet to conquer. Scientists are exploring the use of spider silk, or synthetic analogs inspired by it, for creating ultra-strong, lightweight surgical sutures that are biodegradable and biocompatible, minimizing rejection and promoting healing. In engineering, the focus is on developing new textiles for protective gear, stronger and lighter cables, or even components for aerospace applications. The antimicrobial properties of some silks are also being investigated for medical implants and wound dressings. While replicating the spider's natural silk production process on an industrial scale remains a significant challenge, the ongoing research into spider silk serves as a powerful reminder that nature is often the most innovative engineer, providing blueprints for future human advancements. And so, our exploration into the world of spiderwebs comes to a close, revealing a realm far more complex and wondrous than many might imagine. From threads stronger than steel to silken parachutes for aerial voyages, the ingenuity woven into every strand is truly breathtaking. These are not just simple traps, but sophisticated tools, communication networks, and even sources of inspiration for our own technological advancements. The humble spider, often misunderstood, is an architect and engineer of the highest caliber. I trust that these insights have deepened your appreciation for these remarkable creatures and their incredible creations. The natural world is filled with such marvels, hidden in plain sight, waiting for us to discover their secrets. Which of these mind-blowing facts about spiderwebs astonished you the most? I would be delighted to hear your thoughts, so please do share your favorite fact in the comments section below. Your observations and curiosity enrich our collective understanding. If you've enjoyed this glimpse into the intricate lives of spiders and their silken artistry, do consider subscribing to the channel for more journeys into the amazing facts of nature. There is always more to learn, more to explore, and more to be astounded by. Thanks for watching, and remember, there's a whole world of wonder in a single spiderweb.